Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses.
What up, though? It's that nigga Mom, man. So we about to react to a trailer from an old ass movie, Parent Trap. Why are we watching this? Because I just watched a video with Mary-Kate and Ashley, childhood stars I grew up knowing. Not knowing them, but knowing of, having a parasocial relationship with. But another person is Lindsay Lohan. For a long ass time, when I was young, I thought she literally had a twin sister. And that's why I'm even watching this, because for a nice section of my life, I thought Lindsay Lohan actually had a twin. Because I remember they was doing promotions after the movie dropped. Like, even after the movie dropped, she was on Disney promos like she had a twin. And I thought she literally had one. So let's just watch this just to get a dose of nostalgia real quick. Oh yeah, wrong shit. Let me do this. Boom. Get this dose of nostalgia real quick. Let's go.
Why the sudden curiosity about your dad, huh?
Mother, you can't avoid the subject forever. At least tell me what he was like. I want to talk to you about my mother.
Well, what about your mother?
Dad, I'm almost 12. How long do you expect me to buy that story?
And if you think about it, the concept of this movie was stolen from Sister Sister. Because if Sister Sister came out first, I gotta see, this movie came out in 1998. It just hit me like, they could have stole this shit from Sister Sister. Like, because it's pretty much the same story. Let me see. Go to Ask Gemini again. What year did Sister come out? Well, premiere. Let me put premiere because that's more professional. 1994, so 4 years before this. So yeah, Parent Trap is a remake, obviously. It is a remake because I'm pretty sure it was a Parent Trap that came out before that. We're gonna check. What year did the original Parent Trap come out? Oh, premiere. Let me put premiere again. You left my hand in the way. 61. So yes, they had a Parent Trap back in 61. So they didn't take Sister Sister. What's crazy though, my ex, her uncle supposedly created it, and somebody stole the idea from him. And she told me this several years ago, but whatever. Let's continue.
Story that the stork dropped me on your doorstep.
Everyone in the world believes they're unique in their own way. Annie James and Hallie Parker are about to discover
This is so freaky.
they're both unique in the same way.
That's my mom. That's my dad.
And you can see the camera trick. You can really see it there on that particular part. I can see the camera trick.
This is so freaky.
They're
When they heads
both
together.
unique in the same way.
That's
I can see it now, but they would trick the fuck out of nigga with his kid.
my mom. That's my dad. Then you and I are like sisters. Hallie, we're like twins. I have a brilliant idea. I think we should switch places. I'll go back to London as you, and you go back to California as me. If we switch, they'll have to unswitch us. And when they do, they'll have to meet again, face to face. Honey, you never looked better.
But me believing that she actually had a twin in real life shows that she did phenomenal acting as a child. She could have been bigger, but like obviously being a child actor, that fucks with their heads. We done seen it time and time again where, if fucks with them for the long. There's Orlando Brown, Raven Simone, her, Miley Cyrus. It's a long list of motherfuckers. The Olsen twins. This is, like, being a childhood star, it fucks with them. The only person that was a childhood star and it worked out for them in the long run and they became legendary was Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody else, I can't really think of too many people that were childhood stars and grew into their stardom and was still, like, normal. And if you can think of them, throw them in the comment section. I can't think of nobody. I'm trying to think.
Now, two sisters are setting the perfect trap
It seems like it's been forever.
I have no idea.
to bring their parents back together.
This is an emergency. Dad's in love. What?
Your shirt like this. I like it when I can see a little chest hair.
It's disgusting. If there's any hope of getting Mom and Dad back together, we've got to do it fast.
I am marrying your father in 2 weeks, and nothing you do is going to come between us.
And I gotta go watch that movie again because a lot of movies we see with a dude being in a relationship with a person that, you know, that's the child, and they like, oh, I want my parent to marry them. We always look at that person like the bad person. So I might have to go watch this again because she may have not been a villain. Because in a lot of movies, like B movie, the boyfriend on there, he wasn't the villain. But how the movie portrayed him as, we looked at him as the bad guy. In this movie, she looked like she was in love with the daddy. She may have probably been trying to use him and, you know, use him for his money and shit and possibly kill him off. I don't know. I ain't seen the movie in years. But Walt Disney movies are not afraid of touching up on those themes of a motherfucker getting murdered. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the plot of the movie. This woman trying to kill their daddy, and, you know, like, I forgot. You know, I ain't seen this shit since I was a kid, but I do remember commercials where it looked like she actually had a twin in real life.
Hello.
How you doing?
Both of them? From the makers of Father of the Bride,
Does everyone here know something I don't know?
Yes.
Dennis Quaid, Natasha Richardson, and introducing Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, this was her first movie. Okay, so that makes sense. And for her first movie, she did a phenomenal job.
Starlight.
Shout out to Lindsay Lohan. Niggas sleeping on her, dog. She was one of them top motherfuckers.
That was amazing.
But in adulthood, they turned her to Britney Spears and shit. When Britney Spears went through her little crash out, her little breakdown.
I wish I may. I wish I might.
Oh yeah, yeah. It should be an episode up now. Let me just check.
Come true tonight.
Disney's The Parent Trap.
Okay. So with that being said, man, like, the childhood stars and shit, man, they shaped our lives, bro. We got to see them while we grew up. Like, Raven Simone, obviously, she was a child star way before Disney Channel was a thing. You know what I'm saying? And she was on the Cosby's, all that. But I believe that Disney shit was different than the Cosby Show. I don't think Cosby was doing all that wild shit. Obviously, he had got arrested for some bullshit. 30 years later, he supposedly done did this to some motherfuckers or whatever. But I don't think he was no wicked motherfucker like that. Like, plain and simple. I still don't think he a wicked motherfucker. I think he was trying to better the image of black people. And a lot of black people ain't take too well for that. A lot of black people don't take that shit well when you tell them something they doing wrong. You know, not even black people, just people in general. Don't nobody like to be told when they doing something wrong, when they doing something wrong. So, Bill Cosby, one of them niggas like, hey man, don't be sagging out here looking fucking stupid. Like, and motherfuckers didn't take that shit lightly. They was like, what, nigga? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, y'all look like some fucking fools. Pull your fucking pants up. You look stupid. But, yeah, he was trying that, and they wasn't going for that shit. These people that hate us, bro, COINTELPRO type shit, it didn't stop with Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, and all these, our other leaders and shit. Trust me, they got Bill Cosby. They got shit for niggas now if they decide to empower people and tell them that they better than this system that we living in. So I ain't gonna stick too much to that, but shout out to Lindsay Lohan. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. It's that nigga mom, and much love. Oh yeah, and like, subscribe, and share so we hit that 100K today. Don't forget that part.
Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses that comfort them when torment snoring. Like you in your own home without home phone. I'm on like E.T., got a phone home past the moon. It's not a movie, I'm about to fly past it soon.